to my house, what are you reading? I'm so well trained now that they just walk in the door and tell me the book that they're reading. I don't even have to ask them. But my one nephew says, well, all I read is Golf Digest. And I said, go for it. That's a good thing. The newspaper, Sports Illustrated, there's lots of things to read. So I'm glad to hear that big bang of noise that we had with what everybody's reading. So let's celebrate our readers. Our fifth graders who are getting the reading awards at this time are Brenda Trush, Jordan Silfies, Connor Maxwell, William Bradley, Martin Harnish, Zane Richards, Joran Quatts. Fourth graders, students, please don't talk. Let's let everybody have their name be heard. Thank you. Ian O'Connell, Brittany Jarkowski, Georgia Thomas. Caitlin Deibler, Troy Thompson, David Unruh, Tyler Amsbacher, Kyle Jacobs. Third graders, Cheyenne Keener, Kayla Woolman, Amy Carlino, Ziona Pearson, Graceland Silkworth, Lloyd Keener, Daniel Brubaker, Christina Rivera, Calvin Woods, Valerie Anderson. Second graders, Michael Lyons, Jessica Bradnick.
Over by her teacher.
Angelica Sanchez, Rosé Whitfield. Jesse Thomas, Katie Heaston. Nick Jordan, Alyssa Krimmel. Taylor Alties, AJ Reinhardt.
She's going up on stage.
Grant, Kayla McElroy. First graders, Kyle Bidding, Hunter Wood, Elizabeth Barner, Colin Krause, Amber Lookenbill, Emily McGuise, Logan Baxter, Eric Ramirez, Matthew Jackson, Jenna Lefevre, Allison Schwab. Kindergarten, Marina Gindi, Joshua Falcone, Emily Shoemaker, Tyler Wallen, Ryan Zuck, Kaylee Geezy, Dagus Robertson, Destiny Weiler, Alex Grimshaw, Darian Schaefer, and AJ Rembush.
It's really hard to stay steady, man.
Audience, we're going to get ready to give our readers the awesome bow. And that you raise your hands over your head and you bow down and say awesome. We're going to do that 5 times. Awesome. 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 Okay, we're going to have math awards. Very nice job. Thank you, boys and girls. All right, we'll take a moment for the Kodak.
Just put it on the ground, honey. Just sit it down.
Okay.
Don't rip the bag anymore. Don't rip the bag. So if we want to prepare for the volunteers. Thank you very much. If we don't have our hands up and we're not quiet, then we can't hear who's going to get the next award. Okay, the next award is called the On the Ball Award. And there's one given to a first grade class and one given to a third grade class. The first one is given to Mrs. Mayhew's class for outstanding sportsmanship in physical education. Can you come up and get your award, Mrs. Mayhew? And the second award is given to Mrs. Clayton's class for outstanding sportsmanship in physical education class. Come on up. Okay, and last but not least, we have the Golden Tray Award. And the Golden Tray Award is for a class whose behavior in the cafeteria is exemplary. And I always ask my assistants, could you give me some input as to who you think is doing a great job? And the class that I got this time was Mrs. Thayer's class. You have won the Golden Tray Award.
Take her off my leg, I need to move. No shoulders. No shoulders. Left. Left.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I have their attention. Alright, our last award goes to some very special people. They're people that work behind the scenes. They come in and give of their time monthly, weekly, even daily for some. These are our parents that come in to volunteer into the classrooms or the office. And we just want to take this time to thank them for all they do to help us do our jobs and get things to you guys. So what we're going to do, if you're here and you hear your name, please come up. We have something, a small token of our appreciation for all that you do for our school.
I would like to apologize first if I mispronounce your name. Alright, these are our assistants that help out in the classrooms and in the office. Kim Zern, Casey Kraus, Sonia Heedy, Simi Nijabadi, Christy Yoder, Jennifer Kurtz, Mary Feruza, Carol Peters, Sharon Brubaker, John Wilkinson, Tammy De Silva, Barb Schuler, Kelly Mumaw, Jolene Snyder, Janelle Brisner, Ed Prager, Suzanne Berger, Angie Brown, Beverly McCord, Heidi Lyons, Kelly Groff, Carol Hess, Dee Hoffmaster, Janelle Marin, Reagan Lefevre, Pam Finn, Margaret Garber, Andy Woltmeyer. Please keep the volume down. Jamie Warburton, Debbie Johns, Mary Allman, Carrie Mays, Jessica Templeton, Karen Hess, Michelle Polliner, Charles and Beth Krause, Wendy Bear, Deborah Ross, Donna Schenk, Heather Harner, Maria Gonzalez, Nicole Wilkinson, Elaine Hong, Larry Schlebach, Mital Patel, Melissa Amato, Marcia Furman, Tracy Stoviak, Gay Erb, Maria Zook, Mariella Zook, Lori Hall. Students, need you to keep the volume down a little, please. Lori Hall, Jeanette Habone, Stacy Kreider, Julie Miller, Kathy Norhold, Nikki Casey, Katrina Brackville, Karen Weatherby, Rebecca Brubaker, Sue Cipriano, Alice George, Karen Weems, Julie Haupt, Angela Weiler, Nicole Scordo, Beth Groff, Brandy Spittler, Heather Schaefer, Susan Lee, Tina Jordan. It continues. A lot of helpers. Sherry Farmer, Julie Wareham, Melissa Yoder, Tyler Ashley, Melissa Boyer, Amber Snyder, Laura Poole, Deb Fair, Kathy Brubaker, Janine Kling, Jessie Murgich, Sue Sensley, Wendy Jakowski, and Lisa Easton. We would just like to thank everybody on this stage. These are the work behind a lot of what goes on. They are the hands and feet that help us with a lot of things. So we'd like to take this time to give them all a very big and thank you round of applause.
Thank you very much. While we're going through their seats, boys and girls, let's say 3 hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Hip hip hooray. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen.
What's that for?
Once again, I would like to thank all of our parents and friends and grandmas and grandpas, aunts and uncles, cousins, and all of you
What's that
for our school. We really appreciate this crowd that we have and how much you do to make us have a good school. We're really very
Can't bring the baby.
We're all looking forward to our next big event, which is
Go ahead, Belle.